Well, what's new in the court case is we've had 3 of our congressmen in Virginia who have filed an amicus brief on behalf of American Farm Bureau's appeal on this case. And those congressmen, Congressman Goodlatte, Congressman Hurt, and Congressman Griffith, we are so appreciative of their efforts, and they led the charge with 39 other congressmen in filing this amicus brief. Well, what the court case is about is the EPA is coming in and trying to tell the states what they have and have not to do as water restrictions. And we feel like this is a state and local issue. This is what the Clean Water Act specified, and we want to just keep to that. Each of the 6 states, particularly in the Chesapeake Bay area, have their own program, and we have been doing that as farmers for many years. We've been doing conservation efforts to help clean up the bay. And we think the state, again, should control it and not the EPA. Farmers are all for cleaning up the bay. In fact, farmers have been working to clean up the bay for many, many years. They put in a lot of conservation practices to help clean up the bay. And that's one of the gripes. We don't feel like EPA is even recognizing some of the things that we've already put in practice. Most every farm operation now has changed practice from what they used to do probably a decade ago. Such things as no-till farming, fencing cows out of the stream, rotation of crops. The state has a good plan, and the state has performed in what we have done in the past. And I think anytime the federal government tries to come in and take over and tell us how we farm and how we manage our water, it's a dangerous situation to get into. Our legislators put in effect a resource management plan where farmers could have a plan and they could abide by that plan, and they could be guaranteed that that plan would stay in effect and wouldn't change for the duration of the contract that they would have. And that duration, I think, is a 9-year contract that farmers have, and we want to thank our legislators for doing that for us too in farming. You know, it holds the farmer responsible for what's in that plan. That plan is written by experts, it's reviewed by experts, and it can be reviewed every 3 years. Even though it's a 9-year plan, it can be reviewed and should be reviewed every 3 years to make sure that we are following those plans. One of the benefits is it will include more people. The older plans always include the large operations, but this will include the smaller farmers as well, and collectively I think that'll also help make a difference. The lawsuit will continue, and we hope to prevail as we go forward, but in the meantime, with these resource management plans, we'll get more people involved, more farmers involved, and I think we will continue to clean up the bay, and I think we will prevail. Now, all of us have to remember, you know, the bay, we've been farming for 400 years in this country, and the bay didn't get polluted overnight, but it won't get cleaned up overnight either, but we will continue until we get it to an acceptable level.